Insane women's brain psychology of how they select men. Women are more selective than men. This makes sense because if a woman gets pregnant, she will have to carry the baby for 9 months and care for that child for years. Now, most men can make up their minds about a woman from the first meeting, if not from the first picture that they see. Because women invest much more effort bearing and raising children, they are designed to be more careful when selecting a life partner. Now, there are lots of theories that explain how women choose their life partners, but in this video, I'm going to shed light on different angles of the selection process. When a man selects a woman, he usually assesses her reproductive abilities and gene quality on an unconscious level, of course. Because looks can be determined, these qualities to a great extent, many men can base their choice of a mate only on looks. Now, women, on the other hand, think differently about the union of man and woman. All women want to see their kids living the best lives possible. As a result, their choice of a man is strongly affected by their desire to secure the best future for their children. In other words, when a woman chooses a long-term partner, she puts the life of her children, her future children, in the mind and will use it to determine which man is more suitable. New research shows that women judge potential mates by how masculine their features are. Men with square jaws and well-defined brow ridges are seen as good short-term partners, while men with more feminine traits, such as rounded faces, fuller lips, are perceived as better long-term mates. Now, in a study, 850 male and female subjects viewed a series of male headshots that have been digitized, altered to exaggerate or minimize masculine traits. The participants then answered questions about how they expected the men in the photos to behave. Overwhelmingly, participants said that men with more masculine features were more likely to be risky and competitive, and also more apt to fight, challenge bosses, cheat on spouses, and put less effort into parenting. Men with more feminine features in their face were seen as good parents, husbands, hard workers, and emotionally supportive mates. Despite all of the negative attributes, when asked who they would choose for a short-term relationship, women still selected a more masculine-looking man. The study, detailed in an issue of the journal Personal Relationships, reached a conclusion similar to the research published in Britain. The new study's author, Daniel Kruger, at the University of Michigan School of Public Health, said that from the evolutionary perspective, it makes sense that women view more masculine-looking men as potential flings and less masculine-looking ones as long-term partners. The key, he said, is testosterone, the hormone responsible for development of masculine facial features and other secondary sexual characteristics. Testosterone is necessary for development, but can also have positive health effects. It has been shown, for example, to boost the body's immune response. So men who maintain high levels of the hormone typically have strong, healthy traits that women would want to pass on to their children. Increased testosterone has also been linked to male cheating and violence in relationships. So while these men might produce high-quality offspring, they don't always make great parents or faithful mates, Kruger says. The study suggests women use seemingly superficial characteristics as a cue to pick up on trends in these behavioral strategies, Kruger said. Now, why women like dominant men? Well, most women prefer dominant men over passive ones unless the woman is a control freak. The reason women prefer dominant men is that they are better able to pass their traits to their children. A dominant and strong man will most likely teach their child to become strong in life. A passive man, on the other hand, might not do anything about it or simply leave his children to develop whatever traits they can develop without intervention. Do women care about looks and a man's sexiness? Looks reflect the genetic quality of a person, and so women care about looks to a certain extent. However, if women found the traits they want in a man, then they might sacrifice his looks for these traits. When it comes to short-term relationships, women don't consider having kids at all, and that's why the selection criteria will completely change. Women seeking a short-term partner will go for the bad boy or the macho man, while those looking for a long-term relationship will select a man with less masculine traits. Thanks for watching this Evolution of Dating presentation. As a gift for taking action to be an irresistible man, I want to give you a free copy of my guide, 5 Secret Psychological Tricks to Attracting Beautiful Women. It shows you how women think and what makes them attracted to men. Click the link in the description below of this video to watch the next video that shows you how to get this free guide. Or just click the image on the right side of this screen to be taken directly to the video that shows you how to access my free guide. If you enjoyed this video to help you attract hot women, subscribe to this channel to join the Evolution of Dating community. I'm Isaac Wilson, and I'll see you in the next video.